sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. We have to prevent that as much as we can. Back over to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. 6 to shoot. Holmgren outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Durant. Back comes Houston in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
SGA can't get it to go.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Pass to Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
SGA against Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
Just a natural-born scorer. Kevin Durant is especially elusive and skilled at converting on the drive.
Nice move. And SGA lays it in. 10 points for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Thompson. He has 6. A deep 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
The shot by Dort, no good. Houston in the lead. The 3, Smith hits a 3-pointer.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Williams. Durant pulls it in.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Easton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Easton hits them both. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's SGA outside. Knocks down the long J. SGA's got 13 now.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Eason, a screen on Holmgren. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
SGA looking around. Up in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Eason in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Look at Shea playing big inside. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Shoots. Again, Houston.
Confident stroke that time by Smith Jr. You could see he felt that shot was up and down.
Williams finds SGA. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep three.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Now Durant. 10 points for him.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Out to the right wing. The three, Smith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Smith's got 8.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Brian, back over to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
So it's the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Thunder. Thompson passes to Smith. Durant with a screen on Williams. Here's Smith. And he was fouled. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in play.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
After the video review,
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
and give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Durant, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's SGA. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Now here's SGA. 27 points for him. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren puts it through.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And it's Thompson. Oh, throw it down. Nice.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
SGA against Thompson. Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14. Pass to Thompson. Let's go with a three. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Alex Caruso, Cason Wallace out there with Mitchell. Then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Williams in at center. Now here's Mitchell, back to Williams. Left side Mitchell, 5 on the clock. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Okogie, watched by Wallace. Here's Van Vliet. Yep, count it. And the Rockets lead by 2.
You can count on Van Vliet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Houston leading by 3. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Shepard off target at the rim. And so it's Oklahoma City with it to the paint. Here's Caruso, and he dunks it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Wallace misses. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Okogie's shot is off. Thunder trail by 3. Wallace outside. Pass to Mitchell. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Sinks it from distance. Wiggins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities.
Van Vliet, the pass to Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Really like the poise there. Van Vliet distributing under control.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Clock at 6. Williams passes to Caruso. Back to Williams. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Capella. All alone. And that's good for 2. And it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Capella wanting to work on his jump shot a little more. Proving there he can get it done.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Van Vliet to the left side wing. Here's Shepherd. Capella inside. Williams defending. And Capella gets it to go.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Now here's Caruso. Back to Wallace. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Wallace has gotten his second bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You gotta stay in his jersey.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
No defense gonna stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Here's Wallace. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. He gets it in there. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Oklahoma City shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And Williams no good on that one. Durant for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Durant's got 17 points. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Rockets ahead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Dort against Eason. Out to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
My goodness. Man, Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
And the shot goes. SGA's got 29.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And he's going to the line for 2. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coaches challenging,
After review, the ruling on the floor is
Still
overturned.
disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Thunder trail by 8. For 3. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander. Turn it on the Jets.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Oh, it's off! Houston leading by 7. Easy money for KD inside.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Williams. Oh, the stuff!
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Durant fires!
KD is...
And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge.
Personal foul.
After review,
First
the
team
ruling
foul.
on the floor
This
stands.
would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
Allie, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. Yes, sir. The finish with the jam.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Thompson. Screen by Eason.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
Jacks up a 3. Hartenstein. And he powers it down. One-handed.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Here's the pass to Williams. The putback. Rebounded by Smith. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Thompson against Williams. And he slams it down.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Durant with the block. And so the Rockets take the win. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open. You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Here's Şengün, back to Durant. Over Gobert. Durant, good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
In the corner, it's Eason. KD, a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside for KD. Shot clock at 6. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. KD's got 5 points so far.
Well, KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him. And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And stolen by Şengün. Thompson with it. McDaniels picks him up. Smith the pass to Eason. Thompson against DiVincenzo. For three, Smith. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Gobert can't hit. Rockets leading by 4. Back to Smith. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Offensive rebound. It's taken away by Smith. Durant deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Gobert. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
41 seconds.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
DiVincenzo with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Gobert. KD against Edwards. 3 on the clock. Here he goes. And Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Eason, the screen. Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's how to throw it down with a flourish. Guys, windmill that baby home.
Oh, you're right. He does it on the reverse just for good measure. That will count. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, bringing the quarter to a close with a... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but, well, he sure muscled that one in.
Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't. And the ball is thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Mr. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, team have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Daring anyone to stop him, KD.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Thompson. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Clock at 4. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple.
What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
KD against Randall. Pass to Sengun. And here is KD. He's got 14. And Sengun gets it to go on the assist by Durant.
Looking to catch the defense by surprise. They didn't expect Sengun to shoot that one.
Up top, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Thompson. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. The shot comes out. Great defense that time from Şengün. Here's Eason. It's stolen by Randall. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Tips it. Şengün with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Edwards with it. Now Smith defending. Sinks the triple. Edwards got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Smith with a screen on Randall. KD, that's for 2. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's DiVincenzo to the inside. Gobert, no good.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Going up strong there. That's the kind of aggressive play you love to see from Smith.
Edwards looking it over. And finished off by Gobert. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets ahead. They lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
Your Rockets 31. The Timberwolves 30. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumps, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Fred VanVleet. Green is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together. That's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
VanVleet left side. Finney-Smith passes to Green. Fires away from outside. The Rockets again can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 5. Conley kicks to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. And they'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back over to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Conley, and he finishes nicely on the way. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Picked by Finney Smith.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Van Vliet against Conley. Three-pointer. Miller grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Clark. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Rockets have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Van Vliet against Clark. Capella kicks to Van Vliet. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Timberwolves ball.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Conley. Misses from close range. Rockets trail by 9. Fires the 3. And that's good. Greg Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it, so when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
Here's Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got 6 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Finney Smith. Green with a screen on Miller. Diving in. Finney Smith doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Clark.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's a Kobe. Still scoreless. Outside Green with 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Timberwolves on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And we've got more action coming your way after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today is the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Second personal.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Miller is out there with Reed. And it's Conley, and it's Shannon in a shooting guard. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
KD with it. Picked up by Edwards.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Pocket 6, and a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail by 8. Lets it go with the 3. Şengün, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Gobert with a screen for Randall.
Randall's never been one to back.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
Line for the Timberwolves.
And I think when it comes to some of
Julius Randle.
After review, the holding on the floor stands.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Out to Smith. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
The rangy athleticism of KD on display, stretching it out to throw that one down. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And that's gotta happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Randall, the long shot, no good. Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Durant. Smith, and that one drops.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. Smith there for the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Şengün inside. Working on McDaniels.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Edwards. Tries it from 16. Another chance here. It's good.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Outside Durant. Here's Şengün. KD with it. Picked up by Edwards. Fires the 3. The 3 goes down.
Owning the moment. Şengün gets those much-needed points.
Now DiVincenzo. Now McDaniel. Shoots it, and he drains the J.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
DiVincenzo, he drills the 3.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
We'd like to say thank you to everyone.
Julius.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, BA, I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And of course, they make you work for everything.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Now here's DiVincenzo.
Great anticipation defensively. He saw the ball coming before it even left the passer's hands.
Holmgren against Randall. And that one's good. Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Shoots from 14. Hartenstein pulls it in.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
From deep, SGA. On target from range.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Outside for Dort, just 4 to shoot. And that one is stuffed right through.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Randall against Holmgren. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Randall. Pass to Gobert. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. It's Edwards on the wing. Dort defending. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 5-point game. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Hartenstein. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Out to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Williams. The 3, DiVincenzo. And another 3 from Minnesota.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Hartenstein, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Dort against Edwards. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Dort against Edwards. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Gobert with a screen on SGA. Here's DiVincenzo. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Pass to Gobert. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
Both good from the line that time. 11 seconds left in the first. Here's SGA. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
On the court for the Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at center, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
First team foul.
DiVincenzo on the wing. SGA covering. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. DiVincenzo pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
DiVincenzo with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Edwards looking for an opening. To the inside. Oh! Easy 2 for Gobert.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's SGA. Gets a very good look and converts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Thunder trail by 7. Williams with the screen. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's McDaniels. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's SGA. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo driving, uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Minnesota leading by 10. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Brian?
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
59 seconds left in the second period. The three, pure from three-point range. Edwards got 8 points here in the quarter.
And how about the deep ball right there? Edwards looking comfortable for way outside the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. A shot to stop the run. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Dort against Edwards. Launches a three. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
Here's Edwards. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Edwards. The putback. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Timberwolves ahead, up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about this shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Dante DiVincenzo.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous. So
big time!
With the windmill, too, turning this place upside down.
Everybody looks stunned. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. For three, Conley. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And they pick up two.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Caruso. Rejected. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Conley. Clark outside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill. Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
Tim, you look at Cason Wallace. He has been a plug-and-play defensive guard in this league.
Well, B.A., you're talking about a guy who wants to pick you up full court every minute he's on the floor. He is just tireless and relentless on the defensive end. He's the kind of player every coach wants to have. Regardless of his minutes, he makes the impact defensively.
I've heard you say it before. The fastest way to minutes, if you're a young guy, is on the defensive end.
Coaches are taking notice of that want-to factor.
Now here's Conley. Watched by Wallace. Conley passes to Reed. Shot clock at 6. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Caruso. Oh, a special move before that shot. Caruso's got his first points of the game.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And stolen by Caruso.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Conley. Wallace's shot is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Here's Conley. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 12. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Wallace misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Yes, it's good. Shannon's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Caruso, a screen on Conley. Caruso outside. Fires from deep. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Conley on the attack. An open look for Reed. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. He's got 5.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Going inside.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's SGA. Count it. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Here's SGA. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, and you expect him to make that one. I'm sure he expects it as well.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
It's Edwards on the wing. Dort defending. Edwards against Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, sweet move. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's SGA. Uses the glass on the layup. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all defense. Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Minnesota ball.
Down low. Gobert. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
It's Edwards on the wing. Can't get the 3. Thunder trail by 15. Randall rips down the board. Strong drive by Edwards.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Now Dort. Nifty move. DiVincenzo pulls it down. Williams against Edwards. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Another one falls for Minnesota.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Outside McDaniels. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Lets it go from the wing. Another one falls for Minnesota.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. The three, DiVincenzo. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Randall against Holmgren. Now Randall. And here's Edwards. Fires away from way outside. Now here's Gobert. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The home. All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Conference teams with a lot of talent and high aspirations.
Kevin, both teams believe they have what it takes to represent the West in the finals. So this is a game you look to as a litmus test for where your team is at.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Durant, and it's Eason in at the 3 spot. Now, here's SGA. That one doesn't drop. Smith surveying the D. Pass to KD. Six on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
The Rockets have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Eason. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
In the corner, it's Eason. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's Thompson off the drive. The wide open look for Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Smith outside. From the arc. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now here is Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6. Şengün with a screen on Williams. Thompson for the triple. Smith still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you, Kevin.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets leading by 4. And here's KD for 3. Nice defense from Dort.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Hartenstein. That one falls. Hartenstein's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Williams kicks to SGA. Up in time. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarter.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
No good from Durant.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Gilgeous-Alexander shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And then Durant with the jam.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Durant, good.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
SGA looking it over. Pass to Hartenstein. Rockets with the rebound. Easton passes to KD. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Easton with a screen for Durant. Daring anyone to stop him, KD.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Thompson. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Easton.
Nice work.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where
the previous play is under
2 shots.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is. And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Inside, and stolen by Şengün. Out to Thompson. Holmgren with the steal. Durant against Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got 4 assists now tonight. Durant on the take, and KD throws it down.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Kept alive. Here's Hartenstein. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Williams against Smith. Eason with a screen for Smith. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. From deep, SGA connects from 3-point range. SGA's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Here's KD. Durant strides in for that one.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of the screen. That's nicely done.
And so it's Houston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Fred VanVleet. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Clint Capella. And there's Green, and it's Okogie into the shooting guard position. Taken away by Williams. Wallace outside. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now Capella to the paint, and stolen by Williams. Wallace finds Williams. Caruso against VanVleet. Caruso the pass to Wallace. Banked in off the glass. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Just 5 on the clock. With the floater, Green with the block. Down low by himself, and finished off by Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith has the kind of speed necessary to capitalize in transition. Get in that lane and off to the races.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And here is VanVleet. No scoring in this one. Capella, a good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And the Rockets lead by 5. Now here's Caruso. T right on him. All his kicks to Caruso. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. That shot is off. Here's VanVleet. Sinks that one from the post. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
If you are a small guard like Fred VanVleet, that floater game is an absolute must. What pretty touch.
Pass to Caruso. It's stolen by Capella.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Here's Okogie, defended by Caruso. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Rockets ball.
.153 left to play here in the third. Here's the screen. VanVleet passes to Okogie. Here's Capella. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Capella's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. VanVleet against Wallace. Williams, a screen on VanVleet. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 6 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's VanVleet. Tipped away and taken away by Wallace. Caruso kicks to Wallace. From deep. Caruso, no good. Houston leading by 7. They kick it out to Green. And he drives in. Here's Finney-Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Finney-Smith's got his second basket of the game. Wallace dishes to Williams. Wallace outside. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. Misses the 3. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Houston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Caruso with the ball. Now Green defending. Wiggins surveying the floor. Green with the block. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands if he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Thunder trailing by 14. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
A three-pointer, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And he gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Durant fires an absolute bomb from three-point range. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there? And what skill to knock it down?
High post try, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
For as hard as Şengün plays, he's always so relaxed on the floor.
Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to SGA.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün with the ball. That 3 off the mark. And here's the fast break. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
SGA. He's off from 3. And here are the Rockets. And Durant, here we go. Smith puts it up from 17. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Smith. And that's 31 points for Kevin Durant. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Durant with it. Now SGA defending. Oh, he made it, Doris! He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess if they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just
much richer. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Kevin Durant is out there with Thompson, and it's Eason in at the small forward position. DiVincenzo against Thompson. Outside Edwards, 6 to shoot. Knocks it down from distance.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Durant drives in. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Randall outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And there it is for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Randall, good.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah.
Oh, throw it down. Wow.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, DiVincenzo driving. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
DiVincenzo against Thompson. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's closely guarded. Thompson with some nice D. Durant looking around. Pass to Smith. Durant with a screen on Gobert. Here's Smith. And he converts the layup.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Smith against Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Durant inside. Checked by Randall. And down it goes. 2 points. Durant's got 8.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you guys.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Pass to Smith. Back to Şengün. It's rebounded by Minnesota. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Thompson passes to Durant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Smith with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, Gobert with a steal.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Edwards looking it over. And Edwards slams it in.
And And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
And Durant with the big finish.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Edwards. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Eason in at the three, small forward. The Timberwolves trail. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Graham.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
That's to Şengün, and stolen by Gobert. Randall against Durant. Randall outside. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Nice shot by Durant.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
To the middle. Back to DiVincenzo. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. On the wing, Durant. Checked by Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. B.A.?
Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Durant inside. Randall's there. Shot clock at 6. Şengün with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Şengün, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's DiVincenzo. And another basket from Minnesota. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 3. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Smith with a screen on Randall. And Durant with the big finish.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
Randall, pass to Edwards. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Fires in the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here's Thompson for 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. 7 points for Amen Thompson.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Eason. Gobert. Randall against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Randall deciding where to go with it. Here's Gobert. Oh, easy two for Gobert.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Durant, pass to Thompson. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. McDaniels, that's good.
The rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Durant, pass to Eason. Now Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
To the paint. Gobert working inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The deep three from Durant. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Let's go. And get ready for your coffee bite. 3 seconds.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Shannon in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back over to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Here's Okogie. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Conley passes to Reed. Back comes Houston in transition. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Here's Capella. That one drops for him.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Outside, Ingles. Reed to screen on Green. Ingles passes to Reed. Back to Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miller a screen on Capella. Ingles from outside. Rebounded by Green.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Benny Smith passes to Capella. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes. In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of it.
Sinks the tray. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Right side Green. Pass to Capella. Outside, Green. And he lobs it up to the rim. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Clark is checked in for Minnesota.
Number 22.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Right side, Conley. Basket counts. Conley's got 12 points.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Chalk up 2 there.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Crosses over. Pass to Miller. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. Rockets trail by 5. Tate passes to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Reed sets a screen.
Rockets foul.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution on court.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Shannon. Still without a bucket. Rips it home off a terrific move.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. And Gobert with a block. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. 9 seconds left in the third quarter here. He buries it from 3. Randall inside. 1 second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's Minnesota. They're up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So the Rockets 5 now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Kevin Durant is out there with Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 3. Floats one up. Durant making it look easy.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
Thompson against DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Thompson. Here's DiVincenzo. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. What a throwdown from KD.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Edwards. Okay, knockout.
Man. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to Smith. Back to Durant. Houston working the ball around. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good output.
Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Randall outside. He nails it with the shot clock winding down.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside Şengün. Here's Durant. Smith outside. Outside Durant. Shoots a three. Sengun. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Durant. Takes a three. Sengun pulls it down. Rockets trail by 4. Durant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. He got it.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Durant against Edwards. Now Gobert. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Huge bucket from Gobert. Answering the call when his team needs it.
Durant. Tips it. Both hands there for a little extra.
There is just a hunger to Smith's game, and I think that helps fuel him in these big moments.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Durant. Oh, nice move. Whoa!
Nice.
What a huge jam. Big time right there.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
DiVincenzo against Thompson. Now Gobert. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Cleared away by Edwards. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Randall against Sengun. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Easton. Gobert inside. Defended by Easton. Jams it home!
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Oh, he can't hit it! Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Edwards. The shot from 20 feet out. Randall. McDaniels outside. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they show.
And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Ali LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
To the middle, here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history. Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Edwards. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Randall, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Thunder trailing by 4. Right side, SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. From about 19 feet. And he drops that one in. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Gobert. And Holmgren pulls it down. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team. And with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Now, here's Dort. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Stolen by McDaniels. .125 left in the first quarter. Here's Gobert. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
Doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now we'll hear from Ali LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Ali?
Thanks, Kevin. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you, Kevin.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Ali, for the report. Now here's Gobert. McDaniels outside. Thunder with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That one drops for him. SGA's got 7 points in the game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
For three, Edwards. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And here is McDaniel. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Randall, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Edwards. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using the speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 10. Outside, Dort. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Over Edwards. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Gobert with the screen for DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Well, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. SGA against DiVincenzo. Here's SGA. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over McDaniel. Here's Holmgren. And the shot goes in. Holmgren's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards. How do you like that?
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. Randall a screen on Hartenstein. Here's DiVincenzo.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo putting on a show on that drive.
Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Dort. 8 points for him. For Minnesota, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Here's SGA, and slam dunk by SGA.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Naz Reid out there with Miller. And it's Conley, and it's Clark in at the 3 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Conley's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Greg the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back over to you.
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
And hard to pass on that good a look from 3-point range, even if you've got a clear path to the basket.
Here's Conley. Softly drops in the floater.
Conley's so adept at knowing when he needs to get that shot off. Nice soft touch there.
Here's Joe. Over by Conley. Pass to Williams. Back to Joe. Over Conley. Joe can't get it to go. Clark, the pass to Shannon. They grab their own miss. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Nice move. And Williams with the stuff.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Shannon. Out left to the wing. Conley finds Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Miller's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Wallace misses. And Reed has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Clark Nasreed, a former six-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
Well, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got 10 points in the quarter.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now, here's Clark. He has yet to score, and it's Clark slamming it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Drives to the hoop. On the wing, Miller uses the glass to finish the layup. Miller's got his second bucket.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Outside Conley. Pass to Shannon. That was and a big-time jam right there.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And some hang time on the rim puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So the Thunder 5 right now. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now DiVincenzo. SGA with the steal. And contact, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's check.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys
win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Outside Edwards. Randall, a screen on George. Now DiVincenzo. Showing the moves down low.
No question about it. DiVincenzo has found his rhythm tonight, making it look easy on offense.
Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniel. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rugged finish from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time.
The ruling on the floor stands.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Now, let's take a minute to talk down to the Force courtside. Allen.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Gobert, he finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Gobert crawling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
And the shot will go down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
To take the lead, Gobert there for the rebound.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
DiVincenzo.
Tenacious offense from DiVincenzo, sticking with his selection to draw that foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that was huge right there, just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Now Hartenstein.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Randall outside. Here's Gobert. Oh, the swing dunk.
Big time delivery. Go, go, Gobert.
McDaniels against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Stolen by McDaniels. He takes it in. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up.